We've been told the same lie for 30 years. Go to college, get a degree, or you'll end up at the bottom. But the math has changed. Today, I'm going to reveal why a specialized trade can put you $330,000 ahead of the average college graduate by the time you're 30. While your peers are starting life with a student loan debt anchor of $30,000 to $100,000, there's a massive wave of gold-collar jobs hiring by the thousands. We aren't just talking about roles like air traffic controllers. We're talking about distribution managers, transportation inspectors, electrical line installers, jobs you've never heard about that don't require a single day in a university lecture hall and have six-figure ceilings. Stick around until the end, where I'll reveal the best jobs based on your specific goals, and I'll give you the full spreadsheet of the top 50 trade jobs that pay up to $144,000 a year. And those are the official medians. In the real world, the ceiling can be much higher. But what about STEM and finance? Let's get it out of the way. If you're some kind of super genius software engineer or a Wall Street quant, college is fine. You're the exception. But for the other 60% of us, college is a vague hope. Let's look at the numbers the university won't show you in the brochure. This is the trade path versus the degree path. To keep the comparison fair, we're applying the speed run formula, a 30% savings rate and a 7% market return. We're assuming both individuals are aggressive savers, investing every spare cent back into the market from day one. Let's start from age 22. While the grad is tossing their cap and realizing they owe $60,000, the trade worker has been earning for 4 years. That's a $145,000 head start. It's not just the tuition check, it's the 4-year blackout. When you're in a dorm, you aren't just spending money, you're losing the 4 most powerful years of compounding you'll ever have. At age 26, the college grad is finally back to zero. Meanwhile, the trade pro is sitting on nearly $250,000, $235,000. By the time they hit 30, the trade path has snowballed into $462,000. The grad is doing okay at $112,000, but they've spent nearly a whole decade just trying to crawl back to the starting line. But it's not just about the bank account. This is why these jobs are future-proof. The volume advantage. These jobs aren't hard to find. There are 74,400 annual openings for construction supervisors alone. If you have the skills, you can find a job in any city. Protected from AI. A chatbot can write a marketing plan, but it can't climb a wind turbine. The management shortcut. This is the best-kept secret. In the trades, management is often earned on the ground. The business ownership exit. You aren't just learning a job, you're learning a business. Once you master the technical and management sides, you have everything you need to start your own firm. So which trade job is right for you? Let's look at 4 distinct pathways into that economy where the pay is high, the debt is low, and the demand is permanent. Pathway 1. The fast track. This is for the person who wants to be at the $100,000 ceiling by this time next year. Look at the powerhouse repairer. Most people don't even know this job exists. You aren't wiring a kitchen. You are maintaining the massive relay brains of the city's power grid. Why does it pay 6 figures almost immediately? Because of that last column, responsibility. You aren't being paid for your time. You're being paid for the fact that if you mess up, the lights go out for 1 million people. It's high stakes, but it's a 12-month sprint to a lifelong career. Pathway 2. The owner-operator. This path is for those who like the idea of starting their own company. In this pathway, the gym is the license. Take the master plumber. As an employee, you're comfortable. But as an owner, you own the permit power. You aren't selling hours anymore. You're selling the legal authority to pull permits on multi-million-dollar construction sites. Notice the landscaping supervisor. Over 40% of these people end up owning the firm. They move from cutting grass to owning the contract. This is where you trade a salary for an asset. Pathway 3. The future-proof. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, AI and automation. If you're worried about robots taking your job, you need to become the person who fixes the robots. The growth here is staggering. Wind turbine techs are growing at 50%. That is virtually unheard of. But look at the future skill column. These aren't old-school wrench turners. These are mechatronics experts. The industrial mechanic is the doctor for the machines. When the automated assembly line stops, the company loses $10,000 a minute. They will pay almost anything for the person who can plug in a laptop and find the poop. Pathway 4. The Volume Kings. Finally, for those who want the ultimate safety net, the Volume Kings. These are the jobs you can find in any city on any day. There are over 80,000 openings for electricians every single year. Why? Because we are currently rebuilding the world. From AI data centers to EV chargers, everything needs a wire. And look at the supervisors. This is the supervisor hack. You don't need a degree to be the boss. You just need to outlast the silver tsunami of retiring foremen. These jobs are the bedrock of the economy. They aren't going anywhere. The reality check. Remember those salary numbers I just showed you? Those are the official medians. In the real world, the ceiling is much higher. I've seen linemen and elevator mechanics clearing $250,000 because when a storm hits or a hospital lift goes down, the world doesn't ask what it costs. It just needs it fixed. Is the work hard? Yeah. Is it dangerous? It can be. I've heard guys say the work trashes your body if you don't take care of yourself. But I've also seen the guy who retired at 58 with a $2.1 million nest egg and a union pension that pays him for life. Personally, I think it's weird that we've spent 30 years calling the debt path the safe choice. To me, safe is having a skill the world literally cannot function without. I've mapped out the top 50 trade jobs, the real-world wages, and exactly how to get in. If you want the full spreadsheet to find your own path, check the link below. And if you subscribe, I might not have to get a real job. Thank you. If you want to keep improving your financial situation, hit subscribe. It will be the soundest financial decision of your life. Keep the momentum going. Watch these videos next.